We got to go over a lot for this whole weekend. We have to go through our medical today. So I had to get up, I had to go to the hospital. I had to get my breakfast first because I had to eat. But then we had to get to the hospital. Start off, I had to get an MRI on my knees. Then I had to sit in the machine and just hear this sound for almost an hour. Then I had to get my blood work. I had to pee in a cup. And then lastly, I had to, get a shot. They gave me a lollipop. I thought that was cool.
Back to the combine conversation, Derek, when they say, well, this guy, can bench 25 reps at, 220 pounds consecutively, et cetera, et cetera. How does that translate? Am I being too cynical?
So I'm out here in Indianapolis, Indiana. I'm out here for the combine. This is something that, as a kid, I always wanted to be a part of. They take like 330 guys, or supposedly the best college football players, and pretty much just work us out. It's a strenuous week, with interviews and with medicals and examinations. And, our final portion is to go out there and compete.
The combine is really just an opportunity for scouts to just come out, see the players in person, compare guys standing next to each other. They get your height, weight, wingspan, arm length, time your 40s. Really the main thing you're trying to do is just go out and put up good numbers and put on a show and, really just prove to those scouts that you're capable.
I had to meet with about 12 teams tomorrow, and then you have to go do more medical stuff. I had to get checked by all 32 team doctors. It'll be like 5 or 6 of them in a room, and all of them be tugging on every inch of my body to see if I'm fine, from my toes to my fingers to my legs, and, just checking up on me.
NFL Combine underway. Johnny Manziel spoke this morning. I think, Derek, the thing about Manziel that makes me a little bit hesitant about him, I'm not saying he's not a tremendous player and is not going to be a good player, but let's be honest, Derek, he's playing behind a guy in Jake Matthews who, this guy's a top 3 pick.
That name alone sweetens the pot because he, of course, is the son of Bruce Matthews, who's in the Hall of Fame, one of the great linemen. He's clearly the #1 offensive lineman, at least on a lot of the draft boards that I've seen.
Yeah, I keep telling everyone I hope I wasn't grandfathered in through this whole process just because of all the family members I've had.
Oh, I think this is most definitely a chance to go out here and raise some draft stock a little bit. In any case, it can rise or fall, and, this is where it happens at. So I want to go out here and answer some of the critics and just see what I can do.
The guy that I probably watched more than any in college was Taj Boyd. And he intrigues me because he does have a Russell Wilson ability to extend plays with his, the way he can move around. He can run when he has to run. I like his size, even though he's not as tall as people would like.
He has incredible playmaking ability, can move his feet, and I like him a lot. I think he's worth a team giving him a look as a serious starter.
In terms of players around here,
Louis Nix is considered to be a top-end first-round.
He's a big boy.
If he had left after last year, he likely would have been a surefire top 20 pick, but he had the meniscus tear and dealt with some injuries this year, and I think it held him back a little bit.
I just want to show people, Louis Nix is a hard worker. And, I had a meniscus tear, I got my knee scoped, and I came back from it, and I'm going to kick butt at the combine this weekend.
Yeah, it's really surreal, You see it on TV every year, and, now that I finally, had my shot and got my opportunity to come out and do it, just real humbling, just feel real honored to be in this position and have this opportunity right now.
I always look forward to getting out there and competing. That's just something that's in my nature. You have a lot of guys who say they're the most competitive person out there, but, when Wolves get in the arena, the one always comes out on top, so, we'll see what it's about, man. I'm looking forward to it.
I never had a job interview this stressful. This is my first job interview, to be honest. But, we're just working past it. I trained for this. I think I'm ready physically. The mental part of it, I think I'm ready. It's all just about getting through it and doing the best you can.
We'll take a quick break. We'll continue talking about the combine over the course of the show. 239-1260 is the telephone number. You're listening to Query and Schultz on 1260 WNDE.
With no power on the kick. When shopping for a new car or truck,
Pro Day is no joke.
Thanks, Todd.
I'm a kid.
Can I get your autograph?
You know what, Coach?